All right, let's set the scene. We're in Chile for the final of the FIFA U20 World Cup. And this wasn't just any final, you know? This was one of those matches that had a story written all over it before a ball was even kicked. A classic clash of a titan versus a total newcomer.
So, on one side of the pitch, you've got Argentina. I mean, these guys are the absolute titans of this tournament, record 6-time world champions. And on the other side, Morocco, a team stepping onto this massive stage for the very first time. The gap in history and experience was just immense. It was the definition of a David versus Goliath matchup.
So, the question on absolutely everyone's mind was pretty simple. Could this actually be one of those magical, unbelievable underdog stories that we all live for, or was the powerhouse just going to be way too strong? That's the core drama we're about to get into.
Okay, so let's get into the match itself. Right from that opening whistle, it was so clear that Morocco wasn't just there for the experience. No, they came to play and they absolutely came to win.
Early on, you could see it. Morocco's Siberi was already testing that Argentine defense. He tried this little lob that didn't quite work out, but the message was loud and clear. This was not a team that was going to sit back and defend. It was a signal that they were here to challenge the champions, head on.
And then we get the moment that really just pivots the entire game. Sabiri's on the attack again, and he gets brought down hard. After a quick review, the call comes in. It's a free kick for Morocco in a very dangerous spot and a yellow card for Argentina. Suddenly, all that early pressure pays off, and they've got themselves a golden opportunity.
This is where that little spark of a potential upset starts to feel like a real fire. The stage is set for a huge moment.
And all eyes just zoom in on one player. You can hear the tension in the commentator's voice. It's going to be Zabiri. The whole stadium just holds its breath as he lines up to take the shot.
He strikes it and unleashes an absolute missile. It's in. Just like that, against all the odds, the underdogs are in front, 1-0 to Morocco. What a stunning, stunning moment.
The place just erupts. The celebration is electric, and the commentator nails it. Liftoff for Morocco. It was just pure joy and disbelief as they grabbed the lead in their first ever World Cup final.
And let's be clear, this was no fluke. This was not a lucky shot. The quality of this strike was just undeniable. Hit with so much power, so much precision, that people were saying it was as good as a penalty. This was pure skill under the most intense pressure imaginable.
So Morocco's got the lead. Now the big question is, can they hold on? Well, they did a little more than just hold on. They started building on a dream that was very quickly looking like a commanding reality.
And they don't wait long to extend that lead, and they do it with a beautifully built goal. Adman Mama puts in a perfect cross, just hangs it up in the box, and who's there to meet it? Zabiri, again. He connects, and unbelievably, it's 2-0.
Now that feeling of disbelief starts turning into a real sense of history being made. You can hear it creep into the broadcast. Oh, what an evening this could be for Morocco. A 2-goal lead against a powerhouse like Argentina? It felt almost impossible before the game started. The entire momentum of the game had just completely flipped. Morocco was now the team in control. They were playing with so much confidence, while Argentina's chances just seemed to be slipping away. Every expectation we had coming into this final was being turned completely on its head.
But you can never, ever, ever count out a champion. And as this quote reminds us, we're talking about Argentina here. Even down 2-0, there was still plenty of time for them to roar back and break Moroccan hearts. The tension was definitely not over.
And that brings us to the climax, the final minute. And it was just frantic. A desperate, all-out push from the champions, and a heroic, resolute defense from the dreamers. In these last few moments, the game just exploded. It was completely end-to-end. Argentina's Siberi gets a huge chance, but he puts it wide. Then Morocco breaks away. Mama is almost in for a third goal, but he's denied by a fantastic defensive play. Argentina comes right back, a cross comes in, but the header is straight at the keeper. It was just pure, heart-stopping drama. And then, it's over. The referee brings the whistle to his lips, and that final sound echoes through the stadium. History has just been made.
The final score is up there for everyone to see. Morocco 2, Argentina 0. The newcomers, the underdogs, have defeated the giants. An unbelievable, incredible achievement, confirmed right there in black and white.
And really, what else is there to say? It's just, what a story.
From being first-time finalists to becoming world champions, it's a narrative that goes so far beyond just sports.
And this win, it wasn't just for a team, or even just for one nation. As the commentator so perfectly put it, it's Morocco's cup, it's Africa's cup. A whole continent celebrating a historic, unforgettable, and truly magical triumph.